I trust myself. And it sounds strange, but I haven't seen a doctor in about 10 years, maybe except for the pap smear, because it is really even hard for me to find physicians that really understand seeing me as a whole person and looking at one symptom, let's say I have pain, and understanding there's multiple factors that contribute to it. A bigger issue is that we don't educate doctors and we don't educate patients. So for me, like when Jessica M, going back to the comment, she's an alumni in our program right now. She says, when I became the CEO of my own health and I took charge, then everything changed. But what that means is that you as a patient need to understand that you have to learn with an educational model actually how to be the CEO, the person in charge of your health, which to me is the whole trustworthiness. We got to train more trustworthy doctors with more tools and better training and create better systems outside the factory medicine model that actually can deliver an educational model to teach patients how to be in charge of their health. And that actually can train patients to self-trust. You can be trustworthy. But it's about education all around. Doctors have to get educated, and you have to get educated. So it's a very complex picture, and I totally agree. I think doctors in the majority really do care. I really care. But the fact of the matter is, until I got really sick, and I didn't have any choice but to invest in my own education, with my own dime and with my own time, there weren't solutions for me to gain the knowledge that I needed to become a trustworthy physician. Wow, that's a truth bomb right there. Is this resonating with any of you? Does this make sense? So the way to actually create trust with yourself and the way that we can train more trustworthy doctors is an educational model around root cause medicine. What's causing the problem, not just what's band-aiding it. And to me, that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money for the physician or the patient to do that. But is it worth it? The answer is it worth it? Absolutely. I trust myself. And it sounds strange, but I haven't seen a doctor in about 10 years, maybe except for the pap smear, because it is really even hard for me to find physicians that really understand seeing me as a whole person and looking at one symptom, let's say I have pain, and understanding there's multiple factors that contribute to it. It's been impossible and it's been pretty impossible for me to find one physician, MD trained anyway, to actually be able to address those issues. So I've learned to trust myself, and I love the fact that I'm able to teach people how to do that now. But you got to go outside the current existing conventional medical model, and that is why Transform was born. That is why my journey of why I became a physician, a functional medicine physician, because I had to treat my own illness, and then I couldn't operate as a physician in the conventional model anymore and be a hypocrite. So I had to break out of that and create a whole online model of education around teaching people how to transform their autoimmune disease naturally. Okay, so I hope that helps shed some light on why we don't trust physicians out there. And there's a lot of deeper questions that need to be asked and answered. But I really think that an educational model is key. For those of you who are already in our Facebook group, why don't you join? Go to the units section. There's a lot of sections where I teach through some of the fundamental pieces that cause autoimmunity and how you can deal with them. For those of you who haven't joined our Facebook group and you're watching from Instagram or YouTube on Facebook outside our group, join our Facebook group, Transform Autoimmune Disease Naturally. And you can check out our website, drmaggieyu.com, to check out what it is that I do and what is an educational model that's done online. What is community and group medicine done in a group online? Learn about it. Join our Facebook group. Have a great night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, I would love it if you actually, in the comment section, tell me what the biggest aha was for you in this behind-the-scenes look at my take on why we perceive doctors as not very trustworthy, or and what the underlying problems are. If you can tell me your biggest aha, that'll be great. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me on another episode of Autoimmune Table Talk. Thank you for playing full out in the Facebook group and answering the questions that we pose for you guys every week. Feel free to share this with anyone by putting their name in the comment section. That'll be great. Sharing is caring. They may not listen to you, but they may listen to me. All right, everybody, have a great day. Thank you.